Well, welcome back, everyone, and it's time for the voting. I gotta say, like, I shouldn't be too negative or anything, but I am so fascinated by. Okay, no offense to anyone right now, but when I say that I closed the deadline at 11:30, do not submit your votes at 11:31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm getting votes all the time. You're too late. I have to sit here and delete votes all the time. The deadline is set. I don't want to sit and monitor it throughout the whole thing. So please help a person out. And just as I say this, Apple, you're too late. Deleting you. Get your predictions in right now. How many voters do you think we have in today's voting session? I have the answer. You don't. And while we're at it, I mean, we could throw in another prediction. What is the top three going to be? I think this is a very, well, maybe not very, I think last year, like the 1975 watch along, was more open and widespread, but this one's pretty open too, I'd say. I don't really know what to expect from the results today, but okay, there we go. Eduardo, you're too late, you as well. Like, mate, 11:30, that's the deadline. Hi, yeah. We got some predictions, a lot around like 170, 180. No one's gotten it so far as I can tell. I will give you the answer. We have a casual guess for 199 here. We actually haven't reached the limit in quite a while. It's quite fascinating. And here we go. James, you're also too late. Come on. We are 183 voters today. Plus me. So I guess you could say 184 would be correct as well. Got some predictions for the top three. We got the UK, Monaco, France, Greece, UK, Monaco, Yugoslavia, UK, France, Belgium, UK, Monaco. Haven't seen any Luxembourg so far. All right, Liz, you got it. 194, you said. That's incorrect. Nope, you did not get it. 184 or 183, whatever you think is correct, is correct. All right, without further ado, let's just make sure Nope, no one got in now. Okay, we're going right for the results here. Going to be sharing it on screen. There we are. Wonderful. Let's actually just adjust this a little bit, like kind of like that, I think. Almost. Lovely. All right. Here are all of the 18 songs that we listened to today. And yeah, we got a bunch of varied predictions in terms of what songs will be the top three at the end of today. Without further ado, I think we should just get right into it and find out who's going to be the winner. So let's just do that right away while I'm trying to open the voting stream on my phone so I can keep track of the chat. Zach, can I just call you Zach? I'll just call you Zach from now on. It's tiring saying out the whole name. 10 points to the UK, and the first 12 of today's voting will go to Monaco, who takes the first lead. We've got a lot of UK, Monaco, France up at the top from the predictions here. I have no idea. Is the second voter for today. Israel gets an 8, 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 here goes to the United Kingdom, who take an early lead, 10 points ahead of the rest so far. Good morning. I had full intention of joining the watch-along this morning, but my body said no. So excited to rewatch the watch-along after the stream. One day I'll make both streams. Happy to have you here, though, Ellen. Good morning to you. Hope you had a good sleep. HRL gives 10 points to France there, and the 12 to Monaco to go up into second place. Groot, do you think France could win 3 times in a row? 79, 91, and 92. No, it's not impossible, but I don't think so, no. It's me, Adrian, gives 8 points to the Netherlands, 10 points to Israel, who goes up into third, and the 12 goes to Italy, who get their first big points there to move to the top half. I don't need no new Ivanics. I don't need no... What's that a reference to? I'm not even sure. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Finland, which means everyone's gotten points. Lovely, lovely. And the 12 to Austria there to move to the top half. Liz is the 6th voter. These are the first points there. We got 8 points for Portugal, 10 points to Yugoslavia to move ahead of the Netherlands into the top 5, and the 12 goes to Belgium to go cuddle up against the UK there at the top. 1 point between them. Crimson, the next voter. Quick shout out to Crimson, by the way, who keeps updating our wiki page like crazy all the time. It's much appreciated, and it saves me a lot of work. 12 points to Greece goes from Crimson there. But yeah, do show honestly, like if you want to do me a favor, show some love for Crimson in the chat, because the amount of updates on the wiki just goes straight at it. After every watch along, the wiki is updated, and I can't comprehend it. It's mad. Kevin is the 8th voter, and the 12 goes to the UK, who moves back ahead of Belgium at the top. 2 points separating them now. Monaco still within striking distance of the two as well, as Theo is the 9th voter. Smaller points are shown there. 8 points go to Israel there. 10 points to Monaco. And the 12 from Theo goes to Yugoslavia to go up into 4th there, ahead of Israel. Vyacheslav is the next voter. These are the lower points. Belgium back up in the lead ahead of the UK. 8 points to Norway there. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 to the UK, who goes back ahead of Belgium there. Sanomis Spava with the Yugo hype. We'll see if Yugoslavia gets some points here then. 8 points to Greece. 10 points to Portugal. And the 12 goes to Yugoslavia, indeed. Goes up into 3rd there. 1 point behind Belgium now. Next up is Bye Bye Beba Bye Bye. Wonderful. Took 12 voters to get the first Beba reference. 3 cheers for Crimson. Here, here. 10 points to Portugal here, and the 12 goes to the UK, who are closing in on the 100 points quite early on here. Sayad, voter number 13, is up here. And these are the smaller points. 10 points to Belgium there. And the 12 from Sayad goes to Monaco. So nothing for the UK there. Monaco goes up into 3rd ahead of Yugoslavia. Is that a cut on Finland 94 reference? I do believe it was, Anton. Bye bye baby, baby, bye bye. ESC Leos and his humble points. Let's see how Humble's points look like. 10 points to France, and the 12 here goes to Israel. So more, nothing for UK again, which closes up the battle at the top. Alexander C, the 15th voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points to Austria there, 10 points to France, and the 12 from Alexander goes to the UK. 13 points ahead now. Eric, next voter, from Brazil. 8 points to Belgium there, who are now in the hundreds as well. 10 points to Monaco, who are 99. And the 12 from Eric goes to the United Kingdom. 17 points ahead of Belgium right now, with Monaco close behind. Joni, the next voter. Eight points go to Ireland there. 10 points to Spain. That's big. They're still in loss, though, unfortunately for them. 12 points to Yugoslavia, though. Goes up into 4th there. Rodmorg, thoughts with the folks of Rhodes. What's happened in Rhodes? Let me know. I haven't read anything about that. Regardless, 10 points to the UK here from Rodmorg, and the 12... Ha! Haha! I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. Thomas, next voter up. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Greece there. 10 points to Norway. And the 12 from Thomas goes to France to go up ahead of the Netherlands there. Huge fires in Rhodes. That's awful to hear. Is it because of the heat, or is it like because of the heat? Dried land? Vilma gives 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 from Vilma goes to Belgium. So Belgium and Monaco having a little bit of a ding-dong. Marin from Croatia is the next voter. These are the smaller points. Yugoslavia is creeping up towards Monaco there now. Spain moves away from last place temporarily. 10 points to France there, and the 12 goes to the UK at the top. 24 points ahead now. Jeffrey, next voter. 10 points to Belgium there at the top, closing up a little bit on the UK, and the 12 goes to France, who are now into the 100 club. Asterios and his favorite song of the 20th century. Interesting. Let's see what that one is. Switzerland moves back ahead of Spain there. 8 points to Israel. 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to Monaco. There we are. Monaco catching up to Belgium as well there. Yafil from Greece, next voter. These are the lower points. Monaco moves out of Belgium there. France ahead of Israel. 8 points to the Netherlands. 10 points to Israel to go back ahead of France. And the 12 from Yafil goes to the UK. UK doing well. Hello, missed these few ones because I have the most important deadline coming up, but I'm so happy to see my beloved ever Pierre Rapsat doing so well. Yeah, prioritize correctly, MB. Best of luck with the deadline there. You're welcome back anytime you want. 10 points to Belgium here from Save Your Norwegian Sunglasses for me. I think those are probably tucked away somewhere deep inside a closet at this point. 12 points to Portugal anyway, as Togravus Ceterum is the 26th voter. Spain moves out of both Italy and Germany there. 8 points to Greece. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to Portugal. Moves out of both Netherlands and Greece. Nothing for the UK there. Nothing for Monaco either. Next voter is Alexander. These are the lower points. Greece back out of the Netherlands there. 8 points to the UK. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to Austria to move ahead of both Finland and Norway there. Jill Johansson or Johansson loved that concept. What concept? I'm unsure. Anyway, 8 points to France, 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 goes to Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia doing well, still very much within striking distance of both Monaco and Belgium there. UK has a little bit of a lead at the moment, but a lot can change. Mene with the lower points there. Spain makes some moves. Netherlands moves out of Greece. Israel moves out of France. Yugoslavia up into third now. And the 12 to Belgium, who are 20 points behind the UK now. And 21 points ahead of Yugoslavia. Anton, we've got more Danes coming in here. Denmark, of course, soon to return. 78, I think, is their comeback. And then they're not leaving us again. Except for when they got relegated at some point. Anyway, 10 points to Belgium and 12 points to Monaco to go back up into third there. Stephen76 from Ireland is the next voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points go to Monaco there. 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to Belgium. Belgium only 15 points behind the UK now. Okay, yeah, we will never know how to pronounce this, but let's just stick with Bluen, because it just has a nice ring, doesn't it? Anyway, 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Israel, who go up into top 5, and the 12 goes to Norway. Look at that. No movement from that 12, but still, Norway's first 12 there. Cecilia, next voter. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Ireland there. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to Greece. Look at that as well. United Kingdom and Belgium separated by only 4 points now. So we could have a change for the lead. We'll see if that's going to happen. Henny is the next voter. 6 points for Belgium. So we do have a temporary lead change. 8 points to France there. 10 points to Monaco. And the 12 from Henny goes to the UK. So they take back the lead there. 10 points ahead. Next up is Frank B. from Germany, 35th voter. Smaller points for Belgium there. 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to the UK. And 12 goes to France to go up into the top 5 there. Pushes Israel out. His Holiness the Pope, Italia YOY. Are we looking at a first blank from the Pope for Italy? We'll see. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Bluen says that I pronounced it very well. So everyone who said that I probably pronounced it incorrectly in the last stream, haha! I apparently pronounced it really well. So I'll stick with it. Wonderful. Yanis is the 37th voter. 8 points go to Monaco, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 from Yanis goes to Greece. Greece only 1 point behind the Netherlands there. Portugal also within striking distance. Anne from Czechia is the next voter. These are the smaller points. Luxembourg and Italy having a little bit of a battle for last place. 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to Portugal. Next voter, Stan Etsy Company. My head can't comprehend this. Anyway, 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 from Stan goes to Belgium. 20 points now between the top 2. Empo from the Netherlands. These are the lower points. Only 2 points to the UK there, so this could be a chance for Belgium to catch up a little bit again. 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 from Empo goes to Israel, who are 2 points behind France now. Bast Bats, Amor, Amor, Amor. One could think, is it a reference to Spain this year or to Spain 1966? Who knows? Maybe both. 10 points to the UK anyway, and the 12 from Bast Bats goes to Spain. So probably a reference to this year's Spain. No movement from Spain there, but it closes up a little bit on Norway. As Wiscal is the next voter. These are the smaller points. United Kingdom now on 300. Israel on 200 there. 8 points to Netherlands. 10 points to France. Goes all the way up into 4th. And the 12 for Monaco. Catching up a little bit on Belgium there. Next up is Pie Man. Today your votes got in. Happy days. Austria moves out of Finland there with a 7. 8 points to Israel. 10 points to Portugal. And the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. 30 points ahead now, United Kingdom are. Vanukas from Vanuatu is the next voter. These are the smaller points. Finland goes back ahead of Austria there. 8 points to Belgium. 10 points to the Netherlands. And the 12 goes to Portugal. Dr. Ross, the next one. These are the lower points. 8 points to Israel there. 10 points to France. And the 12 goes to the UK. Dr. Seger, La Musique et Groot. Wonderful. Lower points, a lot of them on the right side here. 8 points go to Yugoslavia there. 10 points to France. And the 12 goes to Monaco. Aya Nation from America. With these as the lower points. Belgium now in the 300s as well. 8 points to Greece. 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to France there. Nothing from Monaco. France puts a little bit of a gap down to Israel. Neely is calling up next here. We've got 8 more points for Belgium. 10 points to Monaco. And the 12 from Neely goes to the UK. The UK are starting to build a little bit of a cushion here, down to Belgium. Belgium quite close to Monaco as well. Jason Lee is the 49th voter. These are the smaller points. Norway moves out of Ireland there. 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to Finland. And the 12 from Jason Lee goes to the UK. Groot, if the UK wins today, is it their only second win? Yeah. 59, they won. They've come second, not as many times as in real life, obviously, but 61 they came second. I don't have it in my head. Anyway, but yeah, this will be only their second win. Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa gives 12 points to Ireland there. Big moves for Ireland on that and breaks into the hundreds. Save your kisses for Special K. Oh, that's good. That's good. 8 points go to Greece here. 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to France, who are definitely putting a gap down to Israel now in that 4th place. Tommy from Norway is the next voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points go to Ireland there. 10 points to Greece, who are tied with Netherlands there for 8th. And another 12 for Belgium. Came second in 61 and 72. 72. 72 is like a year that I just forget. What song was in 72? I should know that. I definitely should know. Someone enlighten me. Liechtenstein here gives 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to Yugoslavia there. Edward from Liverpool, come on you Blues, indeed. They did beat Wigan Athletic today with an Ashley Young goal in a friendly, so cheers to that. It's difficult beating Wigan Athletic. 10 points to the UK and 12 to Spain. Spain's gotten 2 12s and are still only on 79 points. Oh yeah, beg, steal or borrow, of course, that's the UK 72, obviously. Yeah, that did come second, you're absolutely correct. Stratstas gives 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Spain here, and the 12 goes to Monaco. Amrod Kulnamo, with these at lower points. Norway moves out of Austria there, 8 points to Ireland, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to Monaco. Groot, did you feel this last ever Yugo hype train was more than justified? Huh? I don't really pay it. Like, I just see a bunch of Yugo hype. I guess it was justified, probably. Cyprus are now voting. We have an entire country joining in the voting sessions. 10 points to Germany, and the 12 here goes to Greece. Okay, well, we're keeping the traditions up, I see. I see, Cyprus. Yeah, voter number 58 up next here. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Switzerland there, 10 points to Austria. A lot of songs on the right side getting big points here, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom, who are pulling away even further at the top. 64 points ahead now. Bora is the next voter. 8 points to the UK there, 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to Israel. We still have a little bit of a while to go to catch up to France again, but they are. Coriander is the next voter. 8 points go to Portugal here. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to Greece to move ahead of Portugal there, up into 7th, I believe that is. Ricardo, this music makes me happy. And these are the songs I assume makes Ricardo happy. 8 points to Norway. 10 points to France. And the 12 goes to Monaco. Yeah, that one would make anyone happy. Look at that now. Monaco only 4 points behind Belgium. So it's closing up at the top. United Kingdom still have a pretty comfortable gap, as James S. is the next voter. 8 points go to Portugal there to go back up into 7th. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to Greece to take back that 7th. Nothing for the UK. Greece moves back ahead of Portugal there. Starfilter 1 is the next voter. No movement from the first points. 8 points to Monaco there. 10 points to Ireland to go back ahead of Austria. And the 12 goes to the UK. Dorit Petach Tikvadjuri is the next voter. These are the smaller points. 10 points to the UK there, and the 12 goes to Israel, who are pulling away a little bit from Yugoslavia there. Schlott is the 65th voter. We still have a long way to go, of course. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to France, and the 12 goes to Greece there. Greece establishing themselves in that 7th spot right now. Proper Charlie P.T. Pump. Wonderful. 8 points to Israel there, 10 points to Greece, and 12 goes to Belgium. Yeah, Belgium needed that. Monaco was closing in rapidly, was only 2 points behind there, but Belgium got a 12. So we're moving on to Annie N here, with these as the lower points. No movement so far. 8 points to Israel, 10 points to Finland, and the 12 goes to the UK. Next up, ESC fan BG. These are the smaller points. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to the Netherlands, and the 12 goes to France there. Zoar is back. You missed me. You have no idea. It's wonderful to have you back, Zoar. Hope you've had a wonderful evening with us today. 8 points to Belgium here, 10 points to Portugal. Portugal and Netherlands currently tied for 8th, and the 12 goes to Yugoslavia there, who are... Oh, no, they're not on their own in 6th. They still have very much contact with Israel there. Toi la musique et Luis Lopez. Sure thing. 8 points go to Monaco there, 10 points to France, and the 12 goes to United Kingdom, who almost are 100 points ahead now. The battle for Lost is once again insane. Yeah, they're completely tied at the moment, Luxembourg and Italy, until Cornwall came along and boosted up Luxembourg a little bit. Germany with an 8 there to move ahead of Switzerland, 10 points to Austria, and the 12 goes to Portugal to move back ahead of Greece there up into 7th. Gotta say, Switzerland down in the bottom 3. Didn't they finish like 4th in real life? I'm kind of surprised by that. There are always like some parts of the results that always surprise me when we do these. Art Vandalay liked the garlic bread. Well, I'm happy you did. Garlic bread is very rarely not good. 12 points to Belgium there from Art Vandalay. I'll try and speak properly. Groot's grandma and a tray of cookies for Groot. Oh, wonderful. Where are they? I could go for a cookie right now, you know. You know, Grandma. Come on. Where are they? Anyway, 10 points to the UK, 12 points to Belgium. With the next voter being Yair Simoni. 74 voters in now. Got 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to Austria. And the 12 goes to Portugal there. Portugal kind of establishing themselves in that 7th now again, as they've pulled away a little bit from Greece. Mark from the UK is the next one. Garlic bread not good. What? No, like garlic bread is very rarely not good. Like it's usually very good. Like, okay, I'm confusing it. Anyway, Mark gives 12 points to the Netherlands, which makes Netherlands close up very much to Greece there. Portugasque, voter number 76 here. These are the lower points. No movement from those. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Belgium, and the 12 goes to Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia only 10 points behind Israel there. Polenta, 77th voter. These are the lower points. Finland now into the 200s. Netherlands moves out of Greece. 8 points to Yugoslavia, 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 goes to the UK. The UK are having quite a gap at the top right now, but do remember, big gaps have been closed down and surpassed before. Piff Puff Puff gives 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Mart from the Netherlands is the next voter. Why is the UK so high? Because people have voted for it. Simple. 8 points to Portugal there, 10 points to France, who are on 400 now, and the 12 goes to Belgium, who are up in the 500s. Dudes Savayama, this time I checked the votes. Good on you. Good on you. So these are at least accurate for once. 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 from Dudes goes to Israel. Israel still in 5th there. Epsilon, my top 3 deserve all 12 points. That's kind of a weird grammar, isn't it? Still, Portugal, one of them, Yugoslavia, the other of them, and the third one of them, which ended up getting the 12, is Greece, who caught up again to Netherlands there. Groot Zerose Zveta for ESC 250. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna remember to vote this year. I obviously have to give 12 to Lisa Mona Lisa, but I'm gonna vote for that one as well. It's a gorgeous song. Tony Johansson gives 1 point to Guilty Pleasure, which was Austria, and the 12 to Greece there to move it ahead of Netherlands. Petra von Kant from Spain is the next voter. Yugoslavia moves out of Portugal there. They're very close to each other in the battle for 6th. 10 points to the UK, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Sisterhood of Meg. Yeah, that's like your name is just the perfect fit for puns, Meg. It's mad. You could do a pun for most of these titles, really. 12 points to the Netherlands anyway. Now I'm just like looking at this list. I mean, you could do or maybe like you obviously put time and effort into thinking out the best one. Yeah, okay, whatever. Sebastian from America gives 12 more points for Israel there. Israel confirming their spot in the top 5 here. Yarata, 86th voter. Both Switzerland and Germany going into the hundreds there now. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Finland, and the 12 goes to France. When is ESC 250? Asks Dudesh. I have no idea. I think we've talked about this before, and I think we said like in November, if I'm not mistaken. I think we've had that topic up before. I literally have a whole list on my phone of puns. I'm nothing if not committed. Wonderful to hear. Castilla Manchageri from Ruidera today gives 12 points to the UK, who are almost 100 points ahead now. Wymeg 1992. That's good. That's good, Kevin. That's actually really good. Bruno Etsi gives 8 points to Portugal there, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 goes to the UK, who are now indeed 102 points ahead of second place. Elda, yet another voter from America, with these as the lower points. 8 points go to Greece, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Sepomek 1995. Oh, that's too good, honestly. That's really good, Jeffrey. Sepomek, which basically means look at Meg, like direct translation. Oh, that's good. Joao 7 Says gives 10 points to Greece and 12 for Belgium. So Belgium not 100 points behind anymore, just almost. Oh, Cherry Baby. Like when I read that, I just had it in the melody of like, oh, Cherry Baby. I don't know why. I just had it. Anyway, 12 points to the UK. Ambi, I know I am a year late. Is that a reference to Jenny? Ambi. Anyway, 10 points to Greece, and the 12 from Ambi goes to the UK. Next up, Toi la musique et discothèque. This is another reference to the same thing. We already had like Toi la musique et someone else, and now Disco Daz does the same thing. 10 points to Norway anyway, and the 12 goes to Monaco there. Paulina is the 94th voter. I just realized we're actually past halfway as well. Time flies when you're having fun, right? 8 points to France here, 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. United Kingdom pulling away at the top now, but it's not over. Definitely not over. I mean, still Italy could still win technically. It's not looking likely, but it could happen. 8 points to Italy there from Urban, so the comeback is on. The 12, though, goes to Israel, who are very much in the mix. Israel not that far behind France, honestly. 18 points behind them there. Ruben Singh from the UK. Italy's racking up the points now. You see. 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to France, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. 130 points now between the top two. No Name with these as the smaller points. 8 points to Belgium there, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 goes to the Netherlands. Nothing for the UK there. Groot, what's the chance of Everton finishing left side of the scoreboard this season? What are the chances that I'm going to be on Mars this season? Or this year? Kind of the same. 10 points to the UK from Braddington here, and a 12 for Portugal. Will Italy reach 100 points? They could. I mean, we have a lot of voters left to go. They're on 64, so yeah. Breda Bella, a lot of points on the right side here. 8 points to the Yugoslavia, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Come on, Italy! It's embarrassing giving the 12 to the last place. I don't want that. It's not embarrassing. We've had a few good last places, honestly. Like some years, there's just nothing really bad. And yeah, you know. Sammy XX gives 10 points to the UK and 12 to Monaco there. Monaco very much on their own in that third place now. They've definitely just got that to themselves. Ronnie's Umbrella, UK 77, tomorrow. That's when we get to UK 77. What are you going to name yourself after that? Are you going to stick with it? We'll see. 10 points to Spain, and the 12 goes to Greece there. Greece catching up a little bit on the Netherlands there again. Yugoslavia not too far ahead either. Ecco inni meg. Oh, that's good. Missilisi Sing Sang Sontag. Wonderful reference to classics. 12 points to the United Kingdom there. The United Kingdom starting to really build up a gap there at the top now. Im from Belgium, next voter. These are the smaller points. No movement from those. We have 8 points to Ireland. 10 points to Belgium, and the 12 here goes to Portugal. Good. Sweden missed the chance of a Hull Ommeg pun by sending that Las Vegas song instead. I mean, we're gonna do Melody Festival and watch-alongs at some point as well, so we'll still get around to it. You know, Peter, Sue, Mark, and Steve, let's not forget, gives 10 points to the UK and the 12 to Israel. Israel very close to France now again. Eclectic Learner, the 105th voter here. 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Elendil is the next voter. These are the lower points. 8 points go to UK there, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Just Achilles, Azerbaijan 2021 don't exist. Oh, because of Matahari. Now I got it. I'm just a little slow sometimes. Hope you don't mind. 10 points to Greece there, and the 12 from Raphael here goes to Norway. Melfis watch alongs, you all better not leave Loreen and Andra Hansen. I don't think there's a chance of that happening, no. Agenda... What? Okay. 10 points to Ireland, and the 12 goes to the UK. Is that like agenda, like Turkey to return to Eurovision? I don't get it. Anyway, Alipanaya... Oh, God, that's kind of good. It's kind of good. Maybe you should have just added the mu at the end as well, so it would have been like Alipanaya mu. That I think I would have liked that a little bit more. Still, 12 points to Portugal there. Nothing for the UK, but the UK still have a cushion at the top, for sure. Sweden wanted Anders Bagge over Cornelia. Yeah, well, yeah. The moms did. It's the mom televote group who did that. Not this guy. Jay Tellis gives 12 points to the UK, so they get back a little bit of their gap at the top. Groot, would you do non-Melody Festival and National Final watch-alongs? Possibly. I haven't really thought about it because then I have to find them and everything. And some of them I know, like we obviously can't do San Remo because then my channel will be deleted in a split second. Isabel A70s, I can't read that. That was too messy of a name. I couldn't read that. Isabel voted anyway. 112th voter, ESC Fan France up here. 8 points to Switzerland there. 10 points to Luxembourg to move ahead of Italy there. And the 12 goes to Ireland. A lot of points on the right side of the scoreboard there. I'll try to do better next time, teacher. No, you did well. It's still like a B+. But you were almost at the A. But you got a B+. That's still good, you know. Mr. 1978 with a friend. Okay. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to France there. We're having like these very consistent gaps at the top, I feel like. There's so many Meg reference in the chat now. I just my. Keith is on time tonight. Well done. 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. How many countries do you all think are getting to 1,000? I think when we were at the midway point, I think 3 of them were on 500, which were UK, Belgium, and Monaco. But we'll see. Lado Leskovar, of course, the Zeroje Sveta guy, he's apparently voting today, and he really liked the song from Yugoslavia, which he gave 12 points. Spike from Brawl Stars is the 116th voter. 8 points go to Belgium there. 10 points to Italy to move ahead of Luxembourg there, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Every song is a cry for Meg. Yeah. But I feel like we need to like... There are so many UK songs that would be perfect. Like Flying the Flag for Meg. Teenage Meg. Oh, that's a good one. Anyway, Stuart with 12 more points for the UK there. Dimebo. Well, gotta work on your spelling a little bit. I hope that was intentional. Luxembourg back out of Italy at the bottom. 8 points to Finland there. 10 points to Israel. And the 12 goes to the Netherlands. Next up will be Andy. Andy, farewell, Hugo. We'll see if Yugoslavia gets some farewell points as well. Belgium gets 8. 10 points to Portugal. And the 12 goes... okay, I see it. Would you just reference the 2 worst UK entries ever? Yeah, what else did you think I was going to reference? Obviously, I had to do those. GR is the next voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points to Yugoslavia there. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to Portugal. Teenage Life is great. I don't care what anyone says. I like Teenage Life is honestly a banger. You can think what you want about it, but it's too damn catchy, honestly. Batman and Robin from America gives 10 points to Belgium and the 12 to Portugal. Portugal's starting to rack up a few 12s here. Definitely run away from that battle they had with Netherlands and Greece. With comfort as well, 100 points ahead of them now. Macedonian guy is the 122nd voter. 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to France there. Okay, the Irish name Siobhan. That's definitely not how you pronounce it. Someone enlighten me on that. 8 points to Austria anyway. 10 points to the Netherlands. And the 12 goes to Belgium. This chat is a comedy show and I'm loving it. It's giving those vibes, that's for sure. That's for sure. Captain Shid from Bahamas. Aye, aye, Captain. 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 from our captain here goes to Portugal. Från Bosnia, 125th voter. Shibohan. That's how you pronounce it? Shuvorn? Chauvin? Chauvin, but there's a B in it. I'm so confused. Anyway, 12 points to the United Kingdom there. Siobhan is pronounced Shivan. That's so... That's trippy. It's like with Greek when the B becomes a V. Shivan. Wow. Okay. Ari dos Santos declaiming is... Okay. The 12 anyway goes to Portugal there. A lot of points on the right side. I think Luxembourg and Italy will both get to 100. I don't think there's any doubt about that now. Antipodi, an ESC fan. 127th voter. Luxembourg very close to 100 now. 8 points to Portugal. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. BH in Irish is a V sound. That's really interesting. I should try and remember that going forward. That's for sure. Kane 78, Sontag better than My Little World. I mean, both are just absolute classics in one way. 10 points to Greece and the 12 to the United Kingdom. United Kingdom has almost a 160 point gap now. It's looking good for them. Jar is the next voter. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Portugal, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 from Jar goes to Belgium. Okay, the amount of Meg references now, it's getting a little out of hand, don't you think? Jouer musicians. 8 points to Monaco, 10 points to Greece, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Silla, save your babas for me. From America! 8 points to Greece there. 10 points to France. And the 12 goes to the UK. UK very close to 1,000 now. Groot, how do you think I feel? Well, don't choose a name that's only one syllable, Meg. You know, you kind of put yourself in that spot on your own. It's just easy to reference, for sure. Oral Bliss here gives 12 more points for the UK. Literally this chat. Yeah, this chat it's something else. It's a very Meg-tastic stream. Yeah, wonderful. 50 voters to go after this. 10 points to Portugal here, and the 12 goes to Yugoslavia. Seems there are a lot of double titles like Jenny Jenny, Jemba Jemba. Can anyone think of like any more? No. Bringer of Bats here gives 8 points to Greece, 10 points to Belgium, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Portugal now up into top 5 actually. Wow. Didn't name myself. Maybe I should start going by Megan or Megatron. Do consider that. Nelly Furtado here. 8 points to Ireland, 10 points to the United Kingdom, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Oh yeah, Yama. That's a good. Yeah, Loco. Oh yeah, you clever. Video. Telephone. Kelle. You're coming up with all of them. I couldn't think of a single one, and here the chat just goes absolutely haywire. Jan, you're absolutely right. Wow. Lakmai gives 10 points to France here, and the 12 goes to Monaco. Next up, Katja Epstein, who apparently has moved to North Korea. I do not envy you, Katja, but do go ahead. 8 points to the United Kingdom here, 10 points to Germany, and the 12 from Katja goes to France. Ole ole, that's absolutely true as well. That's absolutely true. Mimikat's Festive Contraste is, we got 45 voters to go. The 12 here goes to the UK. Yeah, the UK are looking strong. UK are looking strong for their second win. Belgium seems to be really the only serious challenger at the moment. They have a pretty big gap down to Monaco. Italy now into the hundreds as well, which means that everyone is in the triple digits. Well, except for the UK, who are in quadruple digits, of course. Anyway, FTC 1976 was the most beautiful ever. I can't... I don't know anything about that, but Portugal got a 12. Which means that they are further establishing themselves in that top 5. Mattel here gives 8 more points for Portugal. 10 points to Israel. And 12 here to Belgium. JM Spaceland from Iceland, the next voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points go to Yugoslavia. 10 points to Greece. And the 12 goes to Norway. 4 out of the top 5 songs got nothing there. My. Or should I say Meg. I'll stop. Hair Crazy, next voter. 42 voters to go. 8 points to Portugal. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Guti 3, 2, 1, and the party is over. Yes. Very, very, very good. 8 points to the Netherlands, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 goes to France. Next up, Bond. James Bond. Lower points are shown there from Mr. Bond. 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and the 12 from Mr. Bond. I have a feeling like this Bond, James Bond, he's quite the little... I mean, he votes for the United Kingdom every single time, doesn't he? I seem to see a pattern here from Mr. Bond. Vitaly gives 8 points to France here, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 goes to Monaco. There we are. Malta is the next voter. These are the smaller points. A lot of points on the right side of the scoreboard there. 8 points to Israel, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and the 12 goes to Belgium, who are now in the 900s. The name's Knockers. Isn't that... It's 2.5 Men, isn't it, Alexander? I think. 10 points to Portugal there from Judy Etsy Spava. That's pretty good. 12 points to the UK though. The name's Knockers. Vad Knockers. Yeah, I'm sure that's 2.5 Men. Samoan Jury 1976 gives 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 here goes to Portugal. Groot, you give Sweden plenty of points. Yeah, but not 12 every single time, Aliban. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with James Bond. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not complaining. Ninku Cha 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 gives 12 points to Italy. There we go. Both Luxembourg and Italy getting some points there at the bottom. Italy's gotten... How many 12s are there for Italy? I'm not sure. Elte, next voter. Ireland moves out of Finland there. 8 points to Belgium. 10 points to Portugal, who are now up into 4th Portugal with quite the comeback, really. 12 points to Israel there. Llewellyn Watts, 151st voter. These are the smaller points. 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Even if it's not 12 every time, there are some points even for the bad Swedish entries like 1973. What did Sweden send in 1973? Is that your summer? It's not that bad. Postman Pat gives 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. If you don't believe me, I've blanked Sweden plenty of times in these watch-alongs. I don't really understand why I sit here and defend myself for that. I mean, I can vote for whatever I want, but don't come at me for voting for Sweden. I've voted more for other countries, for sure. Nuku Alofa calling Tonga as voted gives 12 points to Belgium there. Felipe from Portugal is the next voter. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Monaco. 10 points to France. And the 12 from Felipe goes to the United Kingdom to pull further away at the top. Good, I voted for Sweden 1987. I'm the real Swedish stan. Meanwhile, I have Sweden 1987 lost in 1987, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Andy, you're absolutely the correct bias for Sweden, for sure. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Italy getting a 12 to go back up ahead of the last place there. Unfortunately, we've been boycotting Watch Along 77 to 79 due to a lack of Yugoslavia. Completely fine, Rodmorg. I will miss you, but, you know, I understand your point of view. Aussie Wiz gives 10 points to Portugal there, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Sweden 1987 lost even below Moiti Moiti and Noesta Solo. I don't remember these songs, but like Sweden 87 is one of my least favorites ever. I despise it. Just me. Marky gives 10 points to Portugal here, and the 12 goes to Israel. Cha-cha-cha. Mate, what did I tell you before you voted? Make sure you triple check your votes, and you didn't. That's on you. Semi Yashari, 8 points to Belgium there, 10 points to Norway, and the 12 goes to Yugoslavia. Next up will be Japanese jury. Still have quite a while to go. These are the lower points. 8 points go to Belgium there now. Belgium will definitely reach 1,000, I can guarantee that. 10 points to Yugoslavia, and the 12 to Portugal. Portugal's sneaking. If Portugal sneaks up and passes Monaco for third, that would be an insane comeback. They were down in 9th, like a while into the voting even. Anyway, Tobias X Fraflanden puts Belgium into the thousands here. 8 points to Yugoslavia, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 goes to France. Sweden 87 honestly isn't even that bad. Are you sure? Are you sure you know it's the right song? Because it kinda is. Just my 2 cents. Anyway, under next voter, Yugoslavia moves out of Israel there. 10 points to Belgium, and the 12 goes to Israel, so goes back ahead of Yugoslavia there. They have a little battle for 6th. Us Lagruti et Ellen. What is that a reference to? I'm not even sure. Anyway, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 goes to Monaco. Sweden's worst entries, in my opinion, 77, 87, 97. That's quite the pattern. 05 and 13. Yeah, 77 is terrible. I can't wait for tomorrow. King.com, 8 points to Portugal there. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. I'm trying to think of like my least favorite Swedish songs. Like 77 is in there, 87, absolutely. 2005 is it's not good. It's not good. There are more, I'm sure. Ver gives 10 points to Israel there, and the 12 goes to Belgium. What other ones are there from Sweden that are really, really bad? I'm not even sure. I don't think there are that many awful songs from Sweden. But, of course, I'm just biased. Audiophile, usually from Austria. Not today, though. We got from Barbados here. 12 points to Portugal. Portugal are 5 points behind third place. Toi la musique et we have another Toi la musique et something here now. It's quite the reference today. Very popular. 8 points to Italy there. 10 points to France. And the 12 goes to Monaco. So Monaco runs away a little bit from Portugal there. Groot, what about 2010? It deserved to not qualify. I don't mind 2010. It's just a shame because we had so many other choices in Melody Festival and that were better, in my opinion. I don't think we sent something bad, but we could have sent something better. No Clever Name gives 12 more points for the UK there. Worst Swedish song is 79 for me. Ted Gärdestad and Satellite. Oh god, it's just unlistenable. That is a very unpopular opinion, Adrian, especially in Sweden, but all the more power to you. Alex Max 76 gives 10 points to France, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Yeah, United Kingdom's got this one. Like, it's not even exciting anymore. We only have 15 or so voters to go. The UK's got this. Surely. We'll see if Monaco or Portugal could take that third place, and then maybe they can get to 1,000. Who knows? 10 more points for Portugal here from Tark, and the 12 goes to Israel to go back up into 6th. Israel and Yugoslavia are going at it now. Big gap down to Netherlands and Greece there. Valentina Moneta, minus 36 years. Okay, then. 8 points to Greece there. 10 points to Portugal, who are now actually up into 3rd. Wow. And a 12 to Belgium. I'm convinced that Sweden Eurovision machine was caused by their 2010 NQ. It actually was. There was like a big reshuffle within Melody Festival in 2011 because they decided that we're never gonna make sure that we're gonna make sure that we never miss out again. And I mean, we haven't since, so you're on to something there. Romance Linguist here gives 12 more points for the UK, as if they need them. They need them for the percentage, for the like what song's gonna get the most percentage of points. You know what I mean. When we compare it up towards everyone else. Headache gives 8 points to Monaco here, 10 points to the United Kingdom, and the 12 goes to Greece. Are we still doing the Meg references? What is, my god. Beba at Sea, of course we needed that reference. That's good. I'm surprised we haven't got like a Save Your Kisses for Beba or something. 12 points to Belgium anyway, 200 points separating the top two now. Mercedes Modugno, 10 voters to go. And these are the lower points indeed. Yugoslavia moves out of Israel there again. 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to Portugal. And 12 goes to the UK at the top. I think Portugal's got that 3rd place, you know. They're having momentum right now. They got some momentum. But it can shift very fast, of course. Joey J, 4 points to Portugal, 7 to Monaco. 8 points to France there. 10 points to the UK. And the 12 goes to Austria to move ahead of Norway there. In the battle for 12th. Upe from Denmark, next voter. These are the lower points. 8 points to the United Kingdom, 10 points to Austria, and the 12 goes to Israel to go back ahead of Yugoslavia again for 6th. Cosmic Summers, 76 year of clapping. Yeah. I guess. 8 points to Yugoslavia, there 3 points separating them. 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom at the top, pulling further away, running away with it this year. Not as much as Luxembourg did in 73, of course, but it's very comfortable. Stevie, with these as the first points. 8 points to the Netherlands there, 10 points to Monaco, and the 12 goes to France. Still 9 points now between Portugal and Monaco. Can still change around again. Portugal could go back down to 4th. We'll see. Just another penguin. These are the first votes. Monaco getting 5 there. Yugoslavia back ahead of Israel by 1 point. 8 points to the UK. 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 here from Just Another Penguin goes to Belgium. I think only UK and Belgium will get to 1,000, you know. We only have 4 voters to go, plus myself, so it's impossible for anyone else to get there. Rudolph here gives 8 points to France, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to the United Kingdom. Obligatory Beba. Yeah, we've had a bunch of them already, but happy to have another, I guess. Yugoslavia and Israel still, you know, getting like 6. If one gets 6, the other gets 5, like continuously. 10 points to Greece there, and the 12 from the Obligatory Beba goes to France, who have very much confirmed their spot in the top 5. Could still get 4th. Portugal's also put quite a gap down to Monaco now. Cossack Finns United. Okay. 8 points to Belgium there at the top, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 here goes to Finland. Alright, last votes comes from Brett. These are the lower points. 1 point to Yugoslavia, 8 points to the UK there, 10 points to Israel. So Israel got the 6th place now, and the 12 goes to Belgium. Alright, well, there is only one thing left to do, and that is to showcase the televote, which are my points. The 1 point goes to Spain, makes no difference. 2 points go to Monaco, makes no difference, nope. 3 points go to Austria, makes no difference. 4 points go to Ireland, makes no difference, nope. 5 points go to the Netherlands, makes no difference. 6 points go to Yugoslavia, makes huge difference, goes up into 6th there for Yugoslavia, we'll see if they can keep it. 7 points go to Israel, so no, Yugoslavia could not keep it. Israel will get 6th. 3 more televote points to go. From myself, the 8 goes to the United Kingdom, 10 goes to Portugal, and the 12. This is very slow. Belgium needs 247 points to beat the United Kingdom. They will not get it, I can tell you that much, because they're getting at 12. There we are. These are the final results. What are we feeling about them? I know we have a few sad people from people who are sad because Italy finished last. Sorry to break it to you, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and today that just happened. These are the final results. In 18th place, as I said, Italy, 158 points still. It's a respectable score for finishing last, it honestly is. Luxembourg in 17th on 173, Germany in 16th on 182. Switzerland 4th from the bottom in 15th. I think they finished 4th, like from the top in real life. Mad. 237 points for Switzerland there in 15th. 14th place for Spain there, 246 points. Then a pretty big gap up to Norway in 13th on 338. Austria finished 12th on 360. Then we have 11th place for Finland on 418, and Ireland got their spot in the top 10 on 441. Then a massive gap up to Greece, who got 9th on 559. Netherlands in 8th, 610. Yugoslavia finished 7th on 813, only 3 points behind Israel in 6th. And then 70 points up for France there, who got the top 5. 886 points for them. 919 for Monaco in 4th. Quite far behind them in the end from Portugal, honestly, who did get that spot in the top 3. 962 points for them. Belgium, 2nd place, completely on their own with 1160 points. And the United Kingdom, they are now a 2-time winner. 1,394 points for the United Kingdom. Here is the entire voting grid. I'm not sure, did everyone get a 12? I don't think Luxembourg definitely didn't get a 12. And I don't think Germany got either. Not Switzerland either, it's looking like. No, Switzerland didn't either. Other than that, I think everyone did. possible that Finland didn't. I don't think Finland got a 12. Did they? 418. Wait, is that Finland? Yeah, Finland got their first 12 on the second to last voter. So yeah, that was another watch along in the books, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I have, at least. And we're not again. No, Rodmorg. Okay, I mean, I know you're gonna be on your what's it called? The what's it called? The revolt? Do you call it that? I don't even know. But yeah, now for 77 to 79. So I'll see you sometime later, I guess, Rodmorg. If you want to stop by, you're welcome. But I do understand that the deficiency of Yugoslavia will be a sad realization for you, as it will for many of us. I think Yugoslavia is a very strong country back in the day, I'd say, in terms of Eurovision. Here, Sylvia Moore just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Sylvia. Happy to have you here. Lots of things just going on now. Groot, will we ever do 1991? Yeah, I mean, we only have 77, 78, and 79 left now. And then we get to 91. So yes, we will. Do not worry about that. There might be a personal little favorite of yours truly in that year. Actually, a few. I think 1991 is a good year, isn't it? The hosting is absolutely horrendous, but the songs are pretty good. Why did you ask the question again? Cha. Will there be a 1991 stream? Yes, there will. Soon. Well, not soon, but sometime. Anyway, thank you, Rodmorg. I didn't even... I should probably read what you said. Time to hold a candle-lit vigil for Yugoslavia. I don't have any candles. I'll do a here for Yugoslavia. On what's it called? Until next time. Indeed. So, that has been everything for today. Thank you again, Rodmorg. That's incredibly unnecessary, but also incredibly kind. Do save that money for your next trip to Greece, though. I would encourage you. Yeah, that's been everything for today. I'm planning on doing the next watch-along tomorrow. Well, that's the plan, anyway. If it doesn't happen, then something has come up, but it's planned that we're going to watch 1977 tomorrow, so please join me for that. And yeah, have a wonderful continuation of the evening, or well, of the night. I think most people will probably just go to bed, unless you're from unless you're like Ellen, and if you're from down under or all the way over in Asia, or maybe like in America or whatnot. But for all of my fellow Europeans, good night to you, and I will be playing you some Brotherhood of Man here now. So do enjoy that. Have a great one, and thank you for joining me today. Sleep well, everyone, and have a good day.